go. My shortcut wasn't working. Happy Sunday. It's stream time. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I'm connecting to the server now. I am completely. I was working up until about 7. And then, hey, Captain Dysphoria. Then I was like, oh crap, I gotta stream in an hour and I need to eat. So I went and I was like, I'll just throw together some real quick food, real fast. And I wound up like making a full stir fry from scratch, like chopping up all the vegetables and like probably spent half an hour cooking. And then I was like, oh crap, I got less than half an hour to eat all my food and then I gotta get the stream ready. So I have not planned anything for the stream today. I have no idea what we're gonna do. By the way, I was looking at the footage from last week's stream to try to make a clip of the moment when I accidentally caused a gigantic cave-in. Oops, sorry. Um, and I was like, why is the footage all choppy? And I noticed that another time recently as well, that the footage was kind of choppy, and I was like, what's going on? Because my internet is so fast. My internet is several times faster than the maximum speed that Twitch can handle. Anyone online? No one's online. That's okay. So I was like, there shouldn't be any issues with lag or anything. Is my video card messed up? Like, what's going on? Check my settings in OBS. Turns out the bitrate was set really low. So, that'll be the reason. Oh, is it fall? 13th September. Somebody's been busy. Somebody's been... Oh, I think we have at least one new player on the server over the last few days. Big welcome to them. I don't know if they're going to be watching the stream today, but, always nice to have new people. The server's been pretty quiet because, you know, 1.18 is in the preview stage. They've got a release candidate coming out, and I have heard a rumor, a vicious rumor, that a stable version of 1.18. Hey X, you'll finally catch a stream. That's awesome. Welcome. Nice to see you. I've heard that the stable 1.18 should be out pretty soon, in a matter of like a number of weeks. We're playing 1.18 preview with a friend. Yeah, I think a lot of people right now are just kind of hanging on and waiting for 1.18. So the server's been a little bit quiet. It would be nice to build something here. Last week we just tore it down, blew it up. Actually, it's kind of fun. I was mad because of daylight saving time beginning. So we blew up a building. Oh, I really like shoveled a big old plate of food into my mouth. And now my stomach is like, hey, that was too fast that you ate that. I'm gonna punish you for the entirety of the stream. So, that's fun. Okay, it's morning. We got Calm Rift activity. It is autumn. I've completely given up on tapping the trees and stuff. We got more syrup than we can ever use. But I wanted to build something here. I did log in very briefly one day just to like look at some of the blocks I have. Obviously I did not get very far. Just trying to lay out a block palette, trying to choose materials. I'm really bad at this. So anyone, I find often when I ask people like, oh, what do you suggest? Does anyone have a good idea? Or does anyone have a vision or whatever? People tend to be kind of shy. And like, oh, whatever you like, it's fine. Like, I need to emphasize that when I say, does anyone have any suggestions or ideas? I really mean it. Like, I'm asking because I don't. I don't have a vision. I'm not good at, I don't have the eye for this sort of thing. Something I've come to accept about myself. We did get a bunch of basalt last time. There's another thing that I would like to do, although I don't really know how to go about it. My nose is itchy. Okay, I'm gonna be itching my nose even more than usual, probably. You're equally bad, and that's fair enough, X. I know we got some really good builders, though. The stir fry that I made, I put carrots in it, and I believe the tree pollen, it's starting. And I get, during tree pollen season, aside from the usual allergies, which I'm allergic to everything in the world, except for cats. Hey, the one thing that matters. But during tree pollen season, I get an oral allergy reaction. Well, an oral allergy reaction to apples and carrots, and I think the season is about starting now, which would make sense. There's like buds in the trees out there. It's been pretty warm out lately. So that means that when I eat carrots or apples during this season, I get what looks like a mild allergic reaction. My mouth gets all itchy, and my face tends to get itchy too, and sometimes my stomach gets upset. Apparently, this is because I'm not allergic to those foods, but there's some protein in them that resembles tree pollen or something like that. And so my super allergic brain or immune system is just like, You look a little. We don't like your kind around here, and I get these allergy symptoms despite not having any allergy to the foods. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna have to stop eating carrots and apples for like months. So there's my excuses for the day. Let's Yeah, the other thing I wanted to do was I still haven't found Phyllite. So this, what is it called? Multicolored? No. Colored? No. Mixed dry stone. There it is. I really was hoping to make some mixed dry stone on this server. I have everything except Phyllite. This is the only material, and I have. This is gonna lag a little bit because the map is so huge. I have explored so much. I have gone so far. I have checked everywhere that looks like it might have. I think it spawns under a sedimentary rock layer, I believe is how it works. Everywhere that I've looked that has sedimentary rock, the layer underneath it is always limestone or another sedimentary rock or granite or olivine, pretty much. So no Phyllite. So I can't make the mixed dry stone. It's really sad. Get all this like long fire clay, mushrooms back when I was bothering. At this point, it wouldn't make any sense to bother getting rid of these because it would take ages to clear them all out. But I did also go back up here during the week when I was having a brain dead day and I was tired after work and I was just like, I want to do something. I came up here. This is where we found the basalt last week on stream. Or I didn't find it. I think it was Mega Brickton who found it. Big thank you to Mega Brickton. So we finally got basalt. And I was wandering around this area. What else was I looking for? I don't even remember now. I was looking for something specific. Oh, I think I was looking for a teleporter. And I did find one, and it looks like I did not. The waypoint. Here it is. It's right here. That means we can teleport up here now. Basalt. Oh, that's there now. Did finally manage to find one. If anyone remembers a while back, this is from the trek that I took up north in search of the Northern Lights. You can see them up here now, but oh my goodness, my face is so itchy. Someone, please remind me not to eat carrots before next week's stream. Or apples. No carrots, no apples. I'm simply not allowed. I got a really good screenshot while I was hiding out in this wagon, by the way. I think I'm gonna hold on to it and use it for a Patreon update. But this area here is like, there's chalk and there's sedimentary stones around here. No Phyllite under those. We checked over here last week. No Phyllite under the sandstone here. Although, oh, I did do a thing. I think I did this after. Get my comfort sword out. Oh, my frames. Oh, my frames. It's because it's processing the map still. That will stop. I did a thing. Finally, one of my bucket list things complete. So, I did some work down here. I finally got the sandstone for the grains. Look at that. This is the most gaudy, like, ugliest. I also changed out the floors. Why not? I don't know how much more I'll expand this before the server is basically done, but that was fun. Finally. Yeah, I don't really know how to go about finding Phyllite. I don't know how I've found it in the past. I'm sure that I've seen it in the past on other servers and other worlds. I think it was always just pure chance that I found it. I don't know if it's extremely rare or if I've just had crap luck or what. But anyway, don't know if there's any use in going out looking for Phyllite now. Unless anyone has an idea about like where to look. So maybe I should try to put together a palette. So we have, there's more peridotite over there. I've got granite. I think some of this is from. Got all these sails, and I can make a lot more sails. The goal for this place was it's going to be a big old mill. I even went into a creative world and I tried, like, making some designs and stuff, but it just looked bad. Everything I try to make just looks bad. Just, I don't have the vision, you know? I can't even choose a wood type. Like, do I want walnut? Do I want oak? Do I want birch? That's why I usually don't try to build on stream. I have a hard enough time building when I'm devoting my entire brain to it. If I'm only devoting part of my brain to the building and the rest of my brain to making engaging content for my viewers, nothing's gonna get done. I'm just gonna wander around in circles playing, chatting, accomplishing nothing. So maybe I should. I can at least choose a type of wood for the floors, or trying to remember now what I did in the creative world that I built. I used basalt and chert. I promise you, I won't be itching my nose the whole time. The allergy effect will wear off. I literally just, like, swallowed the last mouthful of food before I turned the camera on. Very fresh in my system. I do have a bunch of chert over here. So let's go see what I got. But the problem with the basalt and chert is they look good together, but they have that black and red, like... Gratitude. What's going on? What happened? Shuddering video ties now following. Well, thank you for following. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos stream. It's a very calm sort of chaos. I don't even have that much chert, do I? Is that all I have? Problem with basalt chert is the black and red colors are a bit edgelord looking. You know what I mean? I like the basalt. I feel like I should have a second color. We have tons of basalt now. I even went up when I went up looking for the teleporter so that I could easily go back up and get more. I got a whole bunch more. There's really quite a lot here. All 33 stone? I thought I got a whole stack. Oh, and we got this. Another gift from Inga Brixton. The metal scraps, which can be used to make... I think it was Inga Brixton. Somebody else, please correct me. I want to give proper credit. This can be used for stamping the clay stuff with the bricklayers. But I've disassembled all my windmill, so I don't have the mechanical power for that. Alright, what if we can we use basalt and granite? Does basalt and granite look good together? Anyone who's got an eye for, like, colors and stuff, just jump right in whenever you're ready. Whenever you have a thought, share it with me. My weakness, not great, is it? Because basalt's very, I say saturated, sort of black. So it looks better with other more saturated colors. Also managed to fill up these chests. What I can do. I can at least put these on the... Grab a little space. Gotta eat all my peanuts. Okay. So I think maybe birch is best then. We have all the modded woods. We got so many woods. Ugh. There's birch. Bald cypress would probably... But then that's kind of black and white. I'm not such a fan of black and white. It feels depressing to me. Have I got no builders in the chat today? Nobody's got suggestions. I feel like black and red are an easy combination. They look good together. But then they do give the edgelord look. They not? A purple heart. Oh, now that could be nice. Okay. I don't know how much purple heart would I have. Do we have any purple stone? Chart would be the closest, I think. I've also got, unless we used glazed bricks, but we don't want to. Twilight's kind of purplish. You know, that color, that stone that I can't find anywhere. Ah, how do you make the small bricks? These are really pretty. I think this is from Bricklayers too, right? Oh, you just chop the big bricks into smaller bricks. Is this modded? Are the small stone bricks modded? No, not sure. I feel like they are. I feel like I haven't seen these before. Those are really pretty. I like that. Oh, I want the Firelight. I just don't know how to find it. Firelight. Work my way. Wait. Oh, here we go. Rock for marble, lots of ores. Does it not have the info here on like where it's where it's finded? Where is it finded? Guides maybe? Don't think so. I feel like I looked this up. Prospecting, probably not. Rock strata. Okay. It's not sedimentary. Metamorphic. Metamorphic layers will always occur below sedimentary layers but above igneous layers. Right. So they're between sedimentary and the bedrock. Searching for limestone or chalk. No. The bauxite. No, I want phyllite. Maybe I will just go on an adventure. If I'm going to go on an adventure, then I need food. Lots of food. I don't think I got the brain power for, I think I got the brain power for building today. I want to see if I can find phyllite. Sure, I made a bunch of bread, and I think I threw a stack of bread in a chest somewhere, because I made too much to put on shelves. But which chest? What's that ADHD meme? Like, where is the thing? Option 1, carelessly set down, I forgot where. Option 2, put in a special place, I forget where. Stuff's just been here for so long. Oh, I got these as well. These need to be fired, right? Good. I think I put it on the shelves. I feel like... There are pies in here, but they're not very, nutritious pies. Put it up on shelves? Fruit bread, oh, I guess I did. Only 8. Have more than that? Maybe they're in here. I want to grab these because they stack. The muffins are all different kinds of stuffs. That's it. I must have taken the rest and eaten it. I guess I just gotta take some muffins. They all look the same. Anything that stacks, I'll grab. I hate to use up the muffins because they also have healing, but happens for it. It's only underground. Yes, it's only underground. So yeah, it's, you can get lucky and you can find like a mountain where it's sticking up above the ground really high, and then you can see what rock layers are below. But aside from that, yeah, you just gotta dig underneath sedimentary. I mean, you can just like jump down in a cave or whatever. But you can't find it just by walking around on the surface unless it's in a cliff side. Alright. Think I need anything else. I kind of want to... It's only 6 p.m. If I sleep, it's still going to be dark when I wake up, right? Because we're getting late in the year. What was the thing with the... stamping items? At what stage? To add a pattern... Okay, I think I do that after it's cooked. I wanted to, oh, here. Remember a couple weeks ago? A few weeks ago. We made these beautiful glazed flower pots, and they had to be left to sit for a while before I could actually fire them. That happened. And I forgot about them. Left them in a chest, forgot about them. Loaf Egg's on. I don't know if you're watching the stream, Loaf Egg. You are, hello. You're not, also hello. Wasting a little bit of the pit here, but I don't want to forget about this again. Got danger music on. Lotheg, you don't have, You made me remember still need to build a room for... Oh, that's right! Yes, yes, that's a good reminder. Anyone who has not already, please make a little ruin. Take some of your stuff into the new world. There's guidelines for it in the Discord and a pinned post in the Vintage Story channel. Nobody has submitted one to me yet, so, you know, get on that, folks. You do still have time. As I have mentioned before, this server will remain up after 1.18 goes stable. And we'll just have a temporary 1.18 server with really easy settings so everybody can just explore and try out all the new stuff. We'll probably do like a group raid in the Resonance Archives or something like that. And then once 1.18 is like properly stable and it seems like all the major bug fixes are out, then we'll make our permanent 1.18 server and migrate there. And this one will be shut down. I'll give everyone a world download, so you'll be able to keep your stuff. Lotheg, I think I'm gonna jump in bed. I don't know. It's probably still gonna be dark when I wake up, but if you wanna jump in bed, I'm gonna do an adventure. I'm gonna see if we can find some firelight, because I don't know what else to do. I can't build on stream. It's just, I don't have the brain power that I can really build off stream either. On your way home, because it's been a minute. That's fine. No rush. No rush. I'll just chill here. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I was working most of today. I have to work most of tomorrow. I get Tuesday off. Wednesday I have physiotherapy, which is actually quite nice. I like going there. Back to the work. Work. Working all the time. I started looking into, I'm really sick of living in this apartment because it just sucks here. And started looking at postings online to see if there's anything available, and there is just straight up nothing. Absolutely nothing remotely livable that is even remotely within my budget. And on top of that, there's a new thing. There's always been the thing where when you move to a new place, you gotta pay a deposit, right? But now, it seems like most places are asking for 2 months rent as a deposit instead of 1 month's rent. Plus, if I find a place on a real estate website, I also have to pay another month's rent for the realtor's fee. And then, on top of that, I would have to pay 3 months rent to move out of this place, because that's just the way it works here. So, basically, we're talking about what amounts to around 100,000 Czech crowns just to move, and that's not including the price of paying for a moving service, because I got furniture now, which I didn't before I moved here. But I will need like a proper like moving service to help me move all my furniture and stuff. And yeah, I'm also looking into buying a new computer, and I can't do both. So either I put off getting a new computer and try to move out of this place and completely just obliterate my savings in the process, or I get a new computer and try to invest a little bit of money in making this place kind of livable for the foreseeable future and hope that I manage to make a lot more money soon, or that the situation in Ukraine finally gets resolved and all the refugees who are here are finally able to go home, freeing up a very large amount of cheap housing, which is currently occupied by refugees. Can't hold it against them. It's not safe for them to be home. It's not their fault. But it's not fun for me, tell you what. Alright, there's a lot of sedimentary rock in this area. So let's teleport to Mallerton? Is that supposed to say Marlton? Get moving. Got calm rift weather. Ideal. Sun's about to come up. Yeah, I think the more likely thing is that I'll just probably be getting a new computer, because goodness knows how long it'll be before the housing crisis. This is a genuine housing crisis over here. Like, there's literally not enough housing. Not just that it's all been bought up by landlords or whatever. Mallerton. Okay, apparently that is what it's called. But yeah, there's just literally not enough housing. It stinks. Granite. Alright, I think this is granite, and then this is chalk, and then over here is like sandstone, right? South. South would be this way. Yuck. Alright, so I'm gonna head straight east from here. Kind of gone south a bit already. Well, you know what I wanted to do before I run off? Grab a oral gear. By the way, I wanted to challenge everyone. I don't know if it's gonna happen because I think people are really just kind of waiting. Sorry if I'm making the server lag, by the way, Lothag. I hope not. Ooh, yeah, we're almost out. Maybe as a way to encourage people to get on the server, aside from making your ruins, I would like everyone to do. I'm curious whether the gang would manage to... We've only repaired 2 of the translocators. And there are 10 more translocators. In that building. It's kind of been forgotten about. Would be interesting to see if folks could repair more of the translocators before the server closes. Cool if we could get them all fixed up. Unfortunately, getting temporal gears is largely a matter of fighting a lot of drifters, I think. You can also buy them from traders, though. Alright, so, don't let me forget my goal here, friends. We are looking for phyllite, so that means I need to periodically check beneath the top layer. I'll probably do by right here. Poking my hoo-hoo. I have been down here, haven't I? Lined up a bunch of copper or something. No phyllite down there. Could run, of course, but then I would get hungry fast. Oh, is that a multiple traders right there? Yeah, that's a camp. Limestone here. How did I miss this before? Hello? What do we got? We got agriculture. We got treasure hunter. Always love a treasure hunter. You got a temporal gear, but I did not bring any gears with me. I cannot trade from you. Shame. 8 cooked red meat. 1 gear. You want 2 of them. That's 5 gears. I wouldn't be able to get enough from that. There usually a third one. 1, 2. Here maybe? You kill and eat your friend. But there was only 2 here. Was it agriculture and treasure hunter? It's not a whole lot of point in marking this now, but heck it. You never know. Might be useful. Eventually. Alright. So usually I try to avoid mountains. But right now mountains will be really useful. Gotta see what's underneath without me having to dig. Go risk my butt down in the caves. I don't want to risk my butt. I only got the one. Want to lose it. But smooth. Okay. Just yeah, I think the bauxite is where the phyllite would be. So out here. We shall continue. Onward. Never did tweak the bear spawning rate, did I? Oh, that's right, I tried to. But in testing worlds, whenever I touched anything in the bears file, they completely stopped spawning entirely. I don't know why. And I need to ask Tyrone about it. Dang. Well, by the way, in case anyone missed it, this a couple days ago, I finally released the recap video for the Sun Ritual event. Praise the Sun. I spent way too much time on it, but it was such a fun little event, and there were so many fun little moments that I wanted to include, so I spent a little extra time on it. I'm now, me and the team are in the process of determining what the next event will be. I'm currently kind of waffling over whether to do something PvP, because we had combat in the last event, but we haven't had a PvP event yet. I know some players are itching for some PvP. On the other hand, just had a combat event, so maybe I should do something else first and save PvP for then after that. So undetermined. If anyone has any preferences, opinions, requests, welcome to make them. Don't guarantee that I can give you what you want, but I'll We got another follow? I missed the message. Did it do the thing while I was talking? Welcome, thank you for following. I have you here. Probably peek down underground again, huh? If the layer beneath has changed. See if I can find a cave. I wonder how many people default to like Minecraft villager noises when being thoughtful. Is that just me? I feel like it's not just me. I feel like other people probably do that too. They're thoughtful sounds, you know? Any caves? Starting to think there's no cave. Gotta be caves. Vintage Story worlds always have a really astonishing number of caves. Malachite. Ooh, malachite's fun. Make a green dye out of that, I think. There's no caves. Is my nose still itchy? It's been like 45 minutes since I stopped eating the food that made my nose itch. I feel like my body is just trolling me now. Alright, I'm just gonna dig. Let me take a look here. Beneath the limestone, is it phyllite? we go. Here comes the firelight. We found it, everyone. This is it. We finally got it. This is a very thick limestone. Goodness gracious. Here it comes. Next layer. Here it is. No. Okay, wait. The next one. Sorry, I jumped the gun a little bit. How much freaking limestone is here? Fun fact about where I live. Central Europe. The bedrock here is limestone. Apparently, that's why the water here tastes so good. Okay, this is getting ridiculous now. This is I'm being trolled. Being trolled by the game Vintage Story. We got quartz. One piece of quartz? Really? That's how you're gonna play it? Okay. No, that's fine. It's all of my packed dirt. Crap. What I might do is just grab some clay and make a cobble out of rocks. Good golly. Alright. No firelight here then. Take a look at the map every now and then. Also want to keep an eye out for teleporters. Bring that gear with me so that I would hopefully not have to walk all the way home. Oh, hum. Right, now I'm also on the lookout for clay. Just got a couple of stacks of rocks that I can use to make cobble. Replace the dirt I just had to use up. We got here conglomerate. Okay, that is also a sedimentary rock. Got a big thick forest over that way. I don't really want that. We go around the forest. Kind of. We just cut through there. Again, keeping an eye out for cave or malachite. I'm not gonna mark it. I'm not gonna need malachite before we leave this server and say goodbye and start our new one. The odds of requiring malachite, very low indeed. I guess I gotta down again. Maybe hillier area. Wait, is that cave? We're back in the limestone now. That is a cave. Ooh, where'd my frames go? Somebody has stolen my frames once again. Frame thief has returned. Jerks down here? Probably. All limestone. I wanna check under the conglomerate though, right? Probably the same here as it was over there. Dang it. I'm a little worried about running out of packed dirt though. Down here as well. I guess the conglomerate is up this way. I'll go a little bit of a distance. I don't think firelight is going to be in a small patch. I think it'll be like a larger area. Probably don't need to be checking constantly or anything like that. Cranberries. Do love my cranberries. No, I've got inventory full of baked goods, but fresh cranberries. Come on. Is the microphone picking up the horrific cracking sounds my neck is making? I hope not. I hope I'm not inflicting that on all of you. Yeah, I'll go straight through here. Want to have to navigate too much forest. Looking for rocks right now. On. seen a ton of clay before too, and now, of course, now that I'm looking for it, now that I want it, it's gone. Ain't that always the way? Guaranteed, by the way. We make a new server. Right at spawn is gonna be just Firelight for miles. I don't even know if I'm saying Firelight correctly. Never heard of it before I started playing Vintage. Ooh, mountain. That could be useful. Here we go, here's some clay. Stack of that. Just that. Close enough. Oh. Able to make. Hobble with that. Horrific sounds? Oh good. Glad to hear it. It's bad. The sounds my body makes, they're bad sounds. Body full of bad sounds is what I have. If jerk free. I'm not in a fighting mood today. Just want to find Firelight. Well, there's quite likely to be some jerks in here, I would say. I don't want to dig anymore. Ooh, lead. Is that granite? Where's my frames? Whoa. That's granite. Tempted to grab the lead, but here, I'll mark that there's lead here. There's no need for this. It's an instinct, you know? When you like exploring in games, bodies are just huge jerks, don't even produce the right hormones. This is true. Frequently the case. Fortunately, we have science. We can science the bodies and wrangle them into submission. More or less. Alright. Yeah, let's check out and see if we've got any luck over here. These tall things. Things. Is it a word? Yeah, here's our conglomerate. Oh, this is a nice song. Music at good volume, by the way. You all know I'm counting on you to let me know. Is that just granite? Is that just freaking granite? I am displeased. Go around this little mountain. See if there's anything different around the other side here, but seems unlikely. Like we're heading towards more freaking granite. Everyone's least favorite stone. Raise your hand if you hate granite. It's me. I hate granite. It stinks. The stupid poopy stone. Yeah, I said it. It's a fine stone. It's just, there's just too much of it. Stone conglomerate. Got some nice multicolored action going on over here, but none of it helps me. Yeah, we're just heading into more granite, aren't we? Granite for days. Nothing in between the conglomerate and the granite, where the Firelight should be. Nope. Are we heading into just a straight up granite biome now? Or is there still conglomerate on the top? Oh, the frustration. All I can hear now is just all the joints in my body going. Crunch, crack, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Got cranberries. That's just granite. That's just straight up granite. Alright, I'm looking at the map here. Oh, that's a lot of forest, though. No, we're not going in there. Maybe I should... Alright, I'll go around the rest of this, and then I'll head south, back towards where the sedimentary stones were. Every time I go to physiotherapy, I ask my physiotherapist, "You sure that these sounds are not the sound of my body crumbling into 1,000 pieces? Are you 100% positive that this is not dangerous?" He's got me doing exercises for my knees, and every time I do them, my knees just go the whole time, and I'm just like, that can't be okay. There's no way that's okay. That sounds like a warning to me. No, no, no. It's fine. Just sounds bad. Just. I think just is not an appropriate word to use when describing that sound. Alright. I'm gonna cross the water here. Let's go for a little swim. Take a dip. Whee. I haven't done my exercises today. Richard Hendricks. Following. I have you here. All these new people around. Nice. Wish I was more entertaining today. Just looking for Firelight and failing. If anyone in the chat has any tips for finding Firelight, please. It's been many tens of thousands of blocks that I have explored. Periodically checking under every sedimentary layer, and nary a block of Firelight to be found. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Gone a little ways. There's another cave around. That's just a hole. It's not quite a cave, it's just a hole. Why am I getting danger music? Not even 4:30. Jumping the gun on the danger music there, video game. That a beastie of some sort? That looks like a sleeping beastie. I'll go this way. I don't want to mess with no beasties today. Strategy for today if we encounter a beastie is just run. Let's go. Ooh, mountain. Mountain, show me your Firelight. What's Firelight like in real life? That looks like freaking granite. Is that freaking granite? That's freaking granite. Nemesis. Got one member of the community helping me look for good seeds for the next server, for the 1.18 server. And like our number one rule is, we're not having granite at Bedrock. Oh, Majama! Has been a long time. How are you? Nice to see you. Your name is a beautiful purple on my screen, by the way. I love that. I think it often shows a different color on Twitch than it does in OBS, which is a shame. That's a nice purple. Thought you would want to know. And the sun's going down. That looks like granite. Because it's granite! You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Alright. Back north. This is just a granite mountain. Utterly useless to me. Granite seems to be everywhere. Trying to find Firelight. I don't know if I'm gonna manage it, but my hope for the stream, because I don't have anything else to do really. The one goal, the one thing that I haven't managed to find on this world, it's Firelight. I don't think anyone has found any. And it's required to make the mixed dry stone. I don't even think you can buy it. Like, I think you have to find it in the world, right? security sword out. No intention of using. Feel myself getting a little bit hunched over. I need to sit up a little. The Firelight, that was my first thought. But the mixed, it's the only use for it, I think. It wouldn't be a problem that it's so rare, except there's one really lovely item that you cannot make without it, and we found everything else that is needed. Well, still granite. Right. No, I think shale. Shale's not sedimentary either, is it? If you're just joining us, say it's a deep stone. Yeah, it's under sedimentary rock. So we need to wander around areas of sedimentary rock and periodically look underneath. That's what we've been doing, to no avail so far. Found plenty of bauxite. Of course, a drifter portal spawned right at my building site. It's always the way. I feel like they're not supposed to spawn where there's artificial lighting. But then I feel like I've seen them spawn in pretty well lit areas, so I'm not sure if that's actually true. Going to reset the server 1.8. We're going to start a new server yet. If you drop in the Discord sometime, when you have a moment, we've got plans. So I'll recap the plan again. First of all, I keep dropping frames. What's going on? Probably like cave-ins and stuff. So when 1.18 goes stable, initially, step 1 is going to be we'll start a temporary 1.18 server with very easy settings, just so that everyone can experiment with the new stuff. Okay. Shale, no, this is slate, not shale. Slate is metamorphic. Metamorphic layers always occur below sedimentary layers but above igneous layers, and yet we have this on the surface. So I guess all bets are off. Heck. Go up on a hill here while I try to focus on what I was saying. So, yes, so we'll have a temporary 1.18 server. Very easy settings. We'll probably do a raid on the new story content, the Resonance Archives, I think they're called. And then when it's properly stable, and like all the bug fixes and stuff are out, and the mods that we want that are going to be updated have been updated, then we'll make the permanent server, and I'll put some fun stuff at spawn. And until then, this server will remain open. So we'll have, for a while, we'll have a temporary 1.18 server, plus the 1.17 server. And everyone is invited to make a small build. I've put details on the Discord in a pinned post. A small build with that I'll basically set up as a ruin that I will manually place. I'll like export it and then import it into the new world somewhere, and you can bring some of your stuff with you. So if you have any stuff in this world, I know it's probably been a while since you've been on, but I think you did play on this server for a little while, right? So if you want to make a ruin to bring stuff to the new 1.18 server, you can do that. Alright, this just straight up stinks. You have left the sedimentary area. I'm nowhere near a teleporter. Surrounded by very dense forest that I do not want to mess with. I think the sedimentary continues up this way, but I don't want to be messing with dense forest where your internet sucks. You got excellent internet now. Oh, that's awesome. You should get back on. We have some new people. We have actually a whole bunch of new people who joined. It's a little bit slow on the server right now just because, oh my, how embarrassing. Because people are waiting for 1.18. But yeah, you can come on and make yourself a ruin to bring whatever stuff you have with you. Not all of your stuff. I'm not going to let people bring everything, but I put up some rough guidelines on what folks can bring. And we could still use some more Back this way, don't I? Back down in that area. Ugh. In the dark as well. But sleeping would be useless right now. I am frustrated. I'm also encouraging folks, if they have the time, to try to get some more of the translocators at spawn repaired. Just as a, you know, can we do it before 1.18 comes out? I have heard, I love fresh starts as well. You can also, if you have any stuff to bring, you don't have to, it's not like I'll just give it to you in the new server. I'm gonna place them, hide them around, and maybe I'll make some clues as to where to find them. It can be a little adventure for other people to find. You don't have to, but it's an option. I think it would be kind of fun. Granite everywhere. Not a drop to drink. You would have to melt granite before you could drink it. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I wouldn't recommend drinking melted granite, because I'm pretty sure... Oh my god. Legitimately just jump scared. I'm pretty sure you'd die from fire. Or you could get it anywhere near your mouth. So, don't drink granite, kids. Richard Hendricks, I am... Oh, okay. Everyone's got like 15 different names. Thanks for letting me know who's who. So I take it you discovered the pit that we accidentally created last time. It wasn't my fault. I wasn't gonna touch your iron. The iron is yours if you want it. I only went there to see if there was basalt there. We wound up finding basalt elsewhere, which is good. But yeah, the turned out to be a ruin. What can I say? You've seen what happened now. But I left all the... generating too much world. I left all the, not even gonna bother. I have pumpkins already, and I'm not even using the seeds, because... I need to set up a little pumpkin growing area. Like wood planks or cobble or something, so that the... tall grass doesn't prevent it from growing. I just got so excited. I have Flux on my computer. F.lux. Could be cabbage. We have cabbage too. Got loads of cabbage. I got sauerkraut and everything. I'm really at the point where I've kind of found all of the stuff there is to find in loot vessels and stuff, and the only thing that I haven't found, this one thing that I need, this one type of stone, which is just... it's just a real bitch to find. Quartz. I even found gold recently. I got our little night watchman, night guardian dude spawn to stop the drifters from spawning. It's just the phyllite. Stone, limestone, granite. Ooh. Ooh, I say. Ooh. Oh, a little drifter down there. Alright, I'm gonna head west again, I guess. Do like the... What mod has Night Watchman? It's a mod called Night Watchman. Can't say recall seeing anywhere. Yeah, no, it's just none. I don't know if it's intentionally very rare, or if we've just... Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Okay. That was alright, it's fine. Small heart attack. That's alright. Oh my god. That scare anyone else, or... just me? I know a lot of you really dislike the dirt, the soil instability. Oh my gosh. Ah! Don't. Just don't. My heart can't take any more. Oh. Actually, I should have some muffins. My health back. Go. Muffins are gonna spoil soon anyway. What was I in the middle of saying? Slash doing, slash talking about? It's like soil instability. It does cause some lag sometimes. But yeah, you'll be pleased to know that because of the way the 1.18 World Gen works, excuse me. Unless I can persuade Tyrone to change the way soil instability works before 1.18 is stable, which is very unlikely, let's be honest. We will not have soil instability on the 1.18 server. Because it would just be untenable. Oh my gosh, why is there so many of you? Should have put my shield on, but I didn't. Oh my gosh. There's gotta be a rift, like, right by me, huh? Not good at the combat. Ah! Okay. High rift activity. That'll do it. Soil instability is great when it's happening to someone else. I won't argue with you. I think it's funny, even when it happens to me. See ya, you jerk. Killed your friends, you think I won't kill you too? I'll get some... Temporal gears? Probably not. Drop rate on temporal gears is very low indeed. Surface drifters. Even with the higher level drifters deeper underground, drop rate is really low. Oh, for... No, no, no. You get back here. I'm coming for you after I deal with your brother. Jesus. Can you please stop? Oh, come on. I'm bored with this now. It's not why I play this game. I have had it. I might be getting a free teleport back to spawn, folks. Me alone. Don't even have... Ooh, those don't have very much healing. Wish there was a way to stabilize soil around a build without changing the look. You can use cob, and that will grow grass on it. Acceptable if the dirt, normal to unstable, then falling, time in between. Ooh, I see... Oh, that's just the moon. Like, I see light! That's just the moon, isn't it? It is moonlight. Need to, like, regen some health here. Granite again. Why am I on granite again? Safe for the moment. Ugh, I'm kind of waiting for the sun to come back up. I hate exploring at night. But I didn't bring a bed with me, and it would be a pain to try to make one. That was ugly. There's a light. The moon, wasn't it? That's a moon. And it's setting. Drifters over there. think I just saw a rift. So hard to tell. As I started saying earlier, I have Flux on my computer because it is dark out here. And Flux, if you don't have Flux on your computer, get Flux. It's the best. It takes all the blue light, or most of the blue light, out of the screen. Ah, yes. Light. I actually did think of that, Rocky Horror. I would try to sing it, but I need to learn how to sing again. My voice is very different. It gets very squeaky if I try to sing now. I can't see anything. Yeah, the moon has set now, so look how much darker it is. Well, I'm just gonna pillar up. Let's just chat until it gets a little bit lighter out. Shouldn't take too long. Let some of my health regen. I'll eat some bevies. Oh my. Voice cracks all the time too, yeah. Yeah, embarrassed and proud. I'm feeling the same way. I mean, my voice isn't even changing anymore. It's just I need to learn how to use it properly now. Alright. This is actually a perfect time. I just realized how much time has passed. Let's have our drink. Drink of the week. I got a new drink. Found another one. This is Italian. Italian sparkling drink. And it is, oh my goodness, it is dusty. I believe it is pomegranate and orange from concentrate. And it's got a big old check sticker on it. I'll try to hide that. That's the sunrise music. It's not sunrise yet. I feel like the music in this game is like 5 hours ahead. Alright, can opening. Trying to get away from the mic. Very loud. Oh, sorry about that. Smells good. I got my story mug. Appropriate. Courtesy of the developers. Downside of drinking out of the mug is I can't show you the liquid, which is very red. Maybe I can get it there. I don't know if it's gonna show up. See, it's reddish, pinkish. Pour any more in there, it's gonna overflow. Foamy. Smells quite nice. And this one. Ooh, that's good. I've got little bubbles in my nose. It is, but wow, that's really nice. That's not too sweet. Usually when I get these drinks, they're way too sweet. That's very nice. That's a good combination of flavors. I'm gonna have to get more of that. I don't even remember where I got this one. Probably got it. I got it at one of the Vietnamese grocery shops. I don't remember which one. I'll have to go back and get some more of that. That's really good. Strong recommendation for San Pellegrino Italian sparkling drinks, folks. Especially this flavor right here. Being the only flavor that I have tried. I like that a lot. Most of the drinks that I try on these streams are just way too sweet. And I don't have that much of a sweet tooth. I don't eat a lot of sweets. How are we doing? Craft activity's still high. Still too dark. Well, it's getting a little bit lighter out, but yeah, the downside to having Flux, excuse me, bubbles. Is it low cal? Probably not. No. Water, orange juice from concentrate, sugar, pomegranate juice from concentrate. This is bubbly fruit juice, basically. All right. Yeah. I keep starting and then not finishing. Sure, that wasn't midnight music. I'm pretty sure it's the sunrise music. I more or less familiar with the track names because when I make the videos, I add the music in later manually, so I have like the music files, so I'm used to the names of them. Pretty sure that was the sunrise music because it has the Which like sounds like, you know, life returning, happiness returning. Okay, rift activity has reverted to low. Starting to be able to see a little bit, so I think, well, let's determine where we're going. I think, yeah, straight back west, we've got more sedimentary stone over here. I think that's the play. That's the play. Ready? Break. But yes, the downside to Flux is it does take the blue light out, but it changes the colors of stuff a little bit when it's on. And it does just generally sort of have a dimming effect. So when it's dark in the game and you're trying to see where you're going, it's not helpful at all. What did you make your lantern from? That's Melidochalcus. My very favorite lantern metal. Actually, bismuth is my favorite, but I've never had enough bismuth to... I never seem to find bismuth. But then, to be fair, I don't do a lot of mining. One of the benefits to having a multiplayer server is that I can get my minions, I mean patrons, to go mining for me, and then I can bake them delicious treats in return. We can specialize, is the thing. You play single player, you can't really specialize. By the way, with impending Ooh, 42. With the impending 1.18, there's another thing that's impending. So, in addition to... I've got a lot of stuff on my plate coming up soon. Oh man. It's gonna be a hectic time, because I also need to work a lot to earn money. If you would like to help me not have to work a day job so much, patreon.com/secretfoxfire. If, and again, I'll say this, we do definitely have some new people in the chat. If you do feel like throwing, you know, a few dollars at me, very generously, don't feel compelled to, especially if you don't have the money. I don't want money from people who can't afford it. But if you do want to support me financially, Patreon is the way to do it. Twitch subscribers are obviously appreciated. Not going to turn down a Twitch subscriber. But Twitch is not great about their distribution. They take a huge percentage of the money, and they only send it to you when you hit a certain threshold. I've only been paid by Twitch like twice ever. Whereas Patreon gives me the money every month, and they also allow me to track who is currently subscribed to me very easily. Which means I can give you lots of benefits, and oh, look at that! We found a nice ruin here, friends. If nothing else, we found a nice ruin. Oh, hello! You're more exciting than the ruin. So yeah, if you would like to help me be able to do more of this and less of day job, only way to do that is money, I'm afraid. I tried to pay my landlord in YouTube videos, and he just was not interested. Go figure. I have such a stockpile of Terra Preta, I've never used any of it. Oh, someone's been here. It may have been me. Have I been here already? I have been here already. I'm excited by something that I have already seen. Hey, that's okay. You can get excited by something twice. That's great. Nothing wrong with that. Whee! Look at all the bony soil, though. I will take that. That's one thing that I might actually do. It's, and I love panning the bony soil. They're like little loot boxes, but without, you know, having to, without the gambling sort of money mechanics. It's just prizes. You can get real good stuff from that bony soil. Pro tip. Lift your bony soil, friends. Okay, now we got proper daytime. Look at this. All the panning. Love the panning. But yes, among the projects up ahead for me, next Vintage Story event, which, as I mentioned earlier, I have missed, to be determined, but will be determined very, very soon. I will begin working on it. It'll probably be at least a couple, 2-3 months before... Hello? Seen you before. Before the next event happens. Ooh. That's got some saturation on it. So yes. Vintage Story event. soonish. But also, 100 days video. It'd say as soon as 1.18 is stable, I'm gonna start working on that video. That is the plan still. And I'm honestly really looking forward to it. I've got big plans. It's gonna be very, very different to the last one. I think people are gonna enjoy it. I hope people enjoy it, because it's gonna take a tremendous amount of work. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. That's how I got distracted before. Yeah. You wanna help it so I don't have to work so much at day job. You can give me money on Patreon, and you can play on the server with me, and there's other benefits. I have a weekly update that I write for my patrons every single week. Wednesday update. Everyone gets to find out what's going on. Oh, this looks like it's gonna collapse. Limestone chalk. Brought a bunch of like ladders. That we're gonna. I'm a pro. What do you think, folks? Did we find Firelight at last? Is it here? First one was so good. Oh, thank you. Everyone always says Firelight is pinkish. Yeah, it's kind of... That was part of why I decided to go looking for it, because it has a very slight sort of purplish hue. But, again, I have Flux on right now, so colors are not showing accurately on my screen. Oh man, that's it? Doesn't even go down. Gosh darn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to mine down. Away from the dirt. Don't troll me again, game. Ooh. I'm angry. Collapse. Had enough already. Man. How can it be this hard to find? Diggy diggy hole. Alright, onward. Go a ways and then try again. It must exist, right? Is there like a bug in the game where it just doesn't generate? I've been watching get such a kick out of the closed caption. Yeah. As I like to say, it's a miracle that they exist at all, right? And I do think it's better than nothing. But it's not a lot better than nothing. If I had the money, I would pay someone to live transcribe everything I say. But alas, I am poor. Ooh, frame drops again. But yeah, even if they're not that helpful for understanding, at the very least, they tend to be rather entertaining. Vinyl ass. That's someone's fetish. Not here to kink shame. Not my fetish. I don't really get the vinyl thing. Of course, I don't have to. It's not my fetish. My kink is not your kink, as they say. I do know I am aware that that is a thing, that some people are super into vinyl clothing. So sticky, yeah. It seems like it would be really unpleasant to have all over your skin. Maybe that's the point, I don't know. I'm not the expert. have been over this area, which means I've probably checked over all around here for Firelight already, haven't I? Well, the trader's not on my map. Huh. Should change the subject. We're not violating any rules. Just talking about a material. It's tactile effect on skin. Ooh, crunch. Crunch. Crunch goes the neck. Hello, Ruslan Commodities Trader. Have any Firelight? For all the bones. Oh, right, that's for the bricklayers. Again, I know there's no point in marking all these now, but I can't not. It's just what you do. The cave over there, I see. Been enjoying the DF. Oh, you mean the Steam release of Dwarf Fortress? I haven't played very much of it, actually. I did buy it when it came out, and I did play a bit of it. I find it really hard to adjust to the controls because I've played Classic for so many years. I think the graphics are pretty. But also, Dwarf Fortress is like a... Binged it for a couple weeks. Yeah, it's very much like a... You need to put a lot of time into it to really get much out of it. And I just haven't had time for something like that. I have played some other games besides. I don't really play except for the streams. I don't really play Vintage Story anymore because I just don't have the time. If I've got Vintage Story open most of the time, it's because I'm working on an event or potentially a video. By the way, that next 100 days video is gonna be very different to the last ones. Don't set your expectations anywhere too specific. And do something real different. That's gonna be a lot easier to edit, and also it will make it easier to do the first one. I released all of the footage to patrons, so if you're a patron, you can watch literally all of the recorded footage, but I didn't actually record every second that I was playing because I just wanted to conserve hard drive space. It's a lot of hours of gameplay. But this time I am going to record everything, and I wasn't planning on releasing that footage. And then the video wound up being a lot more popular than I expected, and I was like, I feel like I should offer something else to the people who are... I got a whole bunch of new patrons in. Like, I'll just release all the footage. But it wasn't the best. I wasn't planning on it, so I didn't have the footage prepared in such a way. Made it easy to share, but this time I'm going to plan on that from the start, and it's going to be an adventure. And it's going to be something where it's going to be worth watching all of it. Quite excited about that. Ooh. Oh, this gonna collapse. Ow. Chalk, plate, granite. Yet again. Digging the Krug Smash. Yeah, I've still been watching Krug Smash's videos. Those are always good. His editing is incredible. And I know how much work it is to edit something like that. I don't know how much everyone remembers. At one point I tried to start a new series of, not Dwarf Fortress, but Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, in a similar style to what Krug Smash does, and let me tell you, I got one episode done of that, and I burned out pretty much immediately. I'm gonna dig up a bunch of dirt. Some more packed dirt. Frames! Don't abandon me. Alright, that ought to be enough, yeah? So yeah, I mean, I always knew Krug Smash's editing was incredible, but I have a whole new appreciation for it. For trying to do something similar myself. Editor. Modded plants. Yeah, well, we've got so many mods on here since the last time you played, I think. Right, if I keep going this way... Just don't think there's gonna be any Firelight. It's gonna be such a disappointing end to this stream. Alright, but this is... So shale is also sedimentary, right? Yes. So there could still be some under there. All hope is not lost yet. Most, maybe, but not all. This is not the first stream I've gone out searching for Firelight and had no success either. Haven't really found anything interesting, have we? I got some Terra Preta that I will probably never use. Right? How's it going, funny? It's just astonishing to me that I can travel this far, check this many biomes, and it's just nothing. It's all what I'm looking for. I still haven't found or Wait, are we peek under the shale? I don't know how much further I should go. I'm heading into like a foresty area. Yeah, let's heck it, let's dig here. Unlikely to have changed much in this amount of distance, but probably just granite, and I'm not gonna get my dang hopes up. Limestone. Thick limestone. We got plenty of limestone in this world, let me tell you. Chalk? Getting... Oh. Cave. Eee! Granite. This is... But this is mimicking the layers that we saw before, so maybe I need to go a bit further away. Would scare me. There could be bears. I don't like the bears. Well, sir, I don't like them. Except for the sun bears and pandas. Because they are friends. They do not hurt. They do not attack. Ooh. Are we back to granite again? Is that what's happening here? Is that what's happening here? Ah! Alright. Here's the nearest teleporter. I'm gonna head straight north. By the way, did I not find another teleporter that whole time? Alright. I'm gonna go to this teleporter and we'll teleport somewhere else. Maybe should I just go back to spawn and make some muffins or something? I feel like it's such a disappointing end to stream if we ran a terror from a panda. So, yeah, no, they don't attack. I think if you hit them, they'll fight back, but they're just friends. Basically, if you go far enough south into the warm areas, there's no hostile animals anymore. Wolves don't spawn above a certain temperature. and the bears that spawn are friends. So the tropics is basically peaceful mode, with the exception of, obviously, drifters still spawn. I should add poisonous snakes to the tropics. Can you please not give him any ideas? Is this game not hard enough for you? You know he's gonna do it. He loves making it harder. I, for one, am in favor of the tropics being peaceful. Not having to be constantly scared. What do we got here? We're in chalk. I feel like it's very unlikely. All on these pillars here. Giving himself a bath behind me. Put his electric blanket on. He's all snugged up, all nice and toasty warm. In here. Fire up. Dig is deep to get to the next layer down, which will probably be freaking granite. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not give ourselves any false hope. Man, this is some deep rock. Goodness. Oh my goodness. If it's bauxite, that's it, right? Metamorphic we'll get. Angie. Ah, frames! Frames thief on the loose. Oh dear. Dig down in the center. It's... Maybe it's marking phyllite? You haven't been going deep enough. No, it should be between sedimentary and igneous. So if it would be above igneous, which is what granite is. So if there were phyllite, it would be between the chalk and... It's just not there. We're getting bauxite instead, which is another metamorph. And bauxite has a practical, necessary use in the game. You need bauxite to get steel. So it's good that it's more common. But we can't make our mixed dry stone without the phyllite. Make me sad. I want my pretty rocks. Somebody make a mod that'll let you locate the nearest source of a type of stone. I don't care that it's unrealistic. I don't need this game to be realistic, I just need it to be, immersive, there's the word. And it's already immersive enough. You can use the map for... I don't think you can. You can see what rocks are on the surface, but phyllite is never on the surface, it's always under. If there's a way to more immersive with snakes... Online map? The online map. Is this a mod? Is this something we should have? Because I'll get it. I want my phyllite. I feel like I remember Tyrone saying there's a way with commands to generate a map from a seed that will tell you where all the different rock types are. Don't know if that's still a thing or if that's even said, or if I remember it correctly. He's busy though. He's trying to get 1.18 stable, so he's not been as reachable as this. They're in the big rush to try to get it to stable, giving themselves a tentative deadline to try to hit. Crunch time. Not actual crunch, but you know. Don't want our devs. Do it. Breaks. I'm disappointed. We need to do something nice. We got 20 minutes left. I don't think we're gonna find Firelight in 20 minutes. I think I'm throwing in the towel for today. Go back to spawn. We can't make any candy because the candy recipe's broken. I've reported it to the mod author, but I don't think it's going to be fixed before 1.18. I think there's Firelight in this building. It wouldn't be right to use that because this was built in creative mode. Assault shale. Like at the top. Put some Firelight stone bricks. I will not cheat. Yeah, we've got only 2 of these are actually fixed. So anyone feels up to the challenge of trying to... So they each take 3 temporal gears and there's 10 left. That's 30 temporal gears needed to repair the whole thing. And I will stick to what I said before originally, which is that every time one of them is repaired, I will increase the ore spawn rate. Just pan some bony soil. Let's pan some bony soil. Now where's my... The water up here? I feel like I filled it in. Water in the field. That's what we're doing for the rest of the stream. Try to get some nice goodies. And drink my nice juice. It is good juice. I gotta find a reliable source of this. The problem with these drinks that I get is usually they're just like... They're not reliably stocked. Yeah, the shopkeepers just kind of... I don't know where they get their stuff, but there's usually just kind of a random assortment of things. I don't want to waste it. Look up at the sky, watch the clouds. Tons of blueberries. I'm so upset that I can't make any more candy. I'm half tempted to roll back on a D&D movie. Enjoy! Stop by, nice to see you. I'm tempted to roll back the expanded foods to the previous version just so that I can make more candy. We got all this fruit, and like the whole point for me of getting the fruit was to make the candy. Like making the candy. Candy was like one of my favorite additions, and now I can't make it because all the recipes are broken. I don't think rolling back would change anything. I don't think there's any new foods that were added. I think it was just bug fixes. I'll have to double check that. I won't change it without checking with everyone, so I'll double check on the Discord and make sure that there's no active players who would be upset to lose the rollback. There was a bug in the previous version that would crash when you looked at certain things in the handbook, but just don't look those things up in the handbook. Want to send me whitelist? We'll probably play it on the server. You mean the server information? You're obviously invited to play on the server, so yes, it's on the Discord, and you should still have access to it. But if you need any help finding it, just let me know. Also, there's a Mama Jama, if you're still here before you go, there's a questionnaire that I have put on the Discord. It's also in a pinned post, and it's about what mods people want to have on the 1.18 server. So go fill that in. It's also like mods and preferences and like world gen options and difficulty and stuff like that. And the more feedback I get, I'm forgetting how to speak. The more feedback I get, the better for me. So genuinely, you'd be doing me a favor. So yeah, go fill that in. All right, enjoy your movie. Enjoy your movie very much. I hope it's good. I have no idea if that movie is supposed to be any good or not. You'll have to let us know. The list of mods that I'm considering for 1.18 is very, very long. Probably some of them won't be updated to 1.18, so we won't be able to use them anyway. But I fell down the rabbit hole, man. Fell down the rabbit hole. I'm all about the mods now. We always got scary music, even when it's fine. We got our Night Watch guy, although actually, I did discover that our Night Watch... Oh, that's right, we were gonna name him. We got some suggestions, and then I completely forgot about it because my brain is piloted by angry gremlins. I think we were going with something along the line of Vimes or Samuel, Sammy, maybe Sammy. So obviously, the Samuel Vimes from Discworld is the best possible Night Watch guard everyone's actually seen. Just block and then we'll go introduce everyone. I think, let's go with Sammy. I've made a decision. I'm the boss. I get to choose. Our Night Watchman is named Sammy. Sammy's also a nice gender-neutral name. And Sammy is a scarecrow, basically. Don't really need a gender, now do they? They don't speak, but they do look around, so we have to assume some manner of sentience. It could just be. Whee! Could just be mechanical, but I like to think. The Night Watcher. You know what we need in this game? We have it for chiseled blocks, but I would love a way to change the names of blocks besides just the chiseled one. Come on, Sammy. You're making me look foolish now. Look around. Having a staring contest with a scarecrow. I swear, the face moves. There we go. See? I'm not a liar. Gender, scariness. Gender, anti-drifter. Yeah, but actually I did figure out that the wall... Oh my gosh. I guess whatever. The wall in some places is further than 64 blocks from Sammy, so there are still a few little corners where drifters can spawn. But that's because we didn't have a Night Watcher when I built the wall, so I wasn't worried about stuff like that. Got our cranberry bob. There's so many things that I planned on building here. Never got around to. Never finished the witch's hut. Where we're supposed to set up like all the different wildcraft herbs to make bandages. This is the salt generating area. Just got more salt than I could ever use right now. I say that, I probably could if I tried. And then this whole area here, this was all temporary. Like, I was just placing down a bunch of bushes and herbs and stuff like that just to, like, farm up a bunch of seeds and whatever. I was gonna make, like, a little park. A little path going through it and some benches, and I was gonna make some more... I was gonna make a... like a woodsman's hut. Probably right around here, or, like... I had a gate here, and then I moved it, right? Probably like right around the entrance. It would be like a woodsman's hut, and got the forest there for wood storage and crafting. More just for the aesthetics than anything, because there's not really any wood-specific structures. Got our extremely gaudy... See, when I say I can't build, and I'm not a good builder, and I don't have the eye for it, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I came up with. I was like, I like all of these colors, let's build out of them. Colored glass, fantastic. I love the rainbow eucalyptus logs, what can I say? I decided to go all in on the gaudiness factor, and just get as many colors as I could in here. I think it's appropriate for a candy shop, right? Or sweet shop. Got loads of dried fruits here. And I even, as you may have spotted earlier, if you're here, I started making cranberry juice. Because I picked stacks and stacks of cranberries to make candy and then discovered that the recipe's broken. So I was just juicing them and then drying the fruit. For to make candy though, we do still have some candy from before. I can't make any more. But yeah, maybe somebody remind me the Discord after the stream ends. I would like to check with everyone if they'd be okay with me rolling back expanded foods, because I want to make more candy, man. I want to make more candy, and you can put the candy in muffins. I think, yeah, these ones have candy in them. Look at this. Candied apple, candied blueberries, candied cranberries, candied pomegranate, candied dog rose, sunflower flower. Look at the OP stats on those muffins. Incredible muffins, and I can't make them now because we can't make any more. Some of them are coated in syrup because I got tons of syrup. Ooh. Looks like some of the cranberry juice has become wine. That does happen. Pomegranate syrup, blueberry syrup, strawberry syrup, cranberry syrup. And of course, we got our maple and birch syrups. White currant syrup, look how much. Free gelatin. I actually have milk. Perishable for several years. I guess yeah, I have to think of it when you put them in these bottles and put them on a bottle rack. The multipliers for food preservation gets a little bit crazy. But just think of it as like the ultra pasteurized. If you're in America, then you don't know about this maybe, or at least you don't have it available to you. But here in Europe, I think in most of the world, you can buy shelf stable milk. It's just doesn't need to be refrigerated, and it will last for years. After you open it, then it goes bad. 600 years? I mean, syrup to last for 600 years makes sense. Because syrup, it's sugar. Sugar doesn't spoil. Sugar is a preservative. Oh god, I've got eczema. I'm taking antihistamines, and already the pollen has just started, and it's already bad enough that I'm getting around. Terrible, folks. I don't know what to do. I've got prescription antihistamines, and they're just not enough. My immune system is full of anger. Right. Actually, the syrup is going to last longer than the oil. Although that does make sense. Oil does get, like, rancid. I should also point out, once again, in case anyone is unaware, the food spoilage multiplier on the server is set very, very low. It's only at, like, 10% of normal. Because we have some players who are on here all the time, passing a lot of time, which is great. I don't want them to feel like they shouldn't be on as much as they want to be on. But we also have players who can only come on every now and then. And it just isn't really fun or fair if you put in all the work to make a bunch of food and then you log in and all your food is spoiled, you know? Got our Piggledy Wiggledies? Too many. My build is done, the Drifter Portals despawned. They were on guard duty. They wanted to watch. It's like when you're working and the cat comes and just sits on your face or whatever you're working on. It's like, I'm helping. And you know what I realized after I placed these? Only pigs will eat eggshells. Sheep will not eat them. But I can't get them out of there without breaking the troughs, which will definitely let the sheep out. Or at least the sheep will get in the way. So I think they're just gonna stay there. I think eventually they will... Presumably they'll eventually spoil and rot, right? Or do they not rot once you put them in the troughs? Infinite shelf life for food hack? Not hack, exploit. Sure, there's no left up here. Rot. There was a time when I was really breeding... spoiled. I was really breeding the sheep and getting milk regularly, but we have so much cheese now. Oh, I got like 5 minutes left. Maybe I will... Let's do that. Let's make some kind of food with cheese. What's something nice we can do with cheese? Can we put cheese into pies? I feel like we can't. What can I put cheese in? I know you can put it in pasta. Wait, can I make breaded cheese? Meat, vegetable, grain. You can! Oh, we're making fried cheese. I'm gonna go over time a little bit, but that's okay. It's worth it. Look at all the friggin' cheese. I got all this cheese. And I got all this cheese in here as well. It's too much cheese. Did I just say that? Did I just say the words too much cheese? I apologize to all of you. Didn't mean it. Alright, let's take some cheese. So that's gonna be 8 pieces. We need flour. We've definitely got some flour in here. Rice flour. Sunflower flour, maybe. Amaranth. I don't even know what amaranth tastes like. Spelt. It's a shame we don't have wheat. Use rye. Still got all that junk in my... I've got breadcrumbs upstairs. We need eggs. Have any eggs? I have not been feeding the chickens. I think egg is necessary, right? Hello, ladies. You got any... You do have eggs. Sweet. Need 8 eggs. There's 9. Get Generation 10 chickens, which will no longer move. They simply will not move. Get right up in their faces, they won't move, there's no way to move them. I did submit my wish list to Tyrone recently, and he said he would take a look and see what he can do. I have received no promises for anything, which is fair enough. No, we need flour, breadcrumbs. Let me... Okay. Egg, or honey, or syrup, or lard. Okay, we'll go with egg. Handful breadcrumbs. Bag of flour. Handful... Okay. Slice of cheese. Optional salt. Let's put in optional salt. I'm gonna have 1 extra egg. Put that there. It's definitely good. Cracker eggs. I remembered to hold down both shift and control. How many were I'll put them in here. Yeah, I'm making a big mess now, aren't I? Okay, we got our 8 slices of cheese. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make all these at once. Okay, we'll make breaded sunflower balls. I want them to be called cheese balls, not sunflower balls. Oh, is that sunflower breadcrumbs? Okay, I guess that's where it takes the name. Just called sunflower balls. Call them cheese balls. Call them what they are. In case we have any newcomers confused, this is not vanilla. This is the Culinary Artillery and Expanded Foods mods. Yeah, see, this is the sunrise music. Why is it coming on at 2 o'clock in the morning? I think there's something wrong with the timing. Because the nighttime music is also coming on too early. Scary danger music, you know. Okay, now what we can do with these, as I've discovered in the past, is we can straight up deep fry them in some oil. 0.6 liters of soybean oil. We're gonna need more than that, but that's fine. Oh, I hope this works. Right, I need more, what is it? Soybean oil. Basement, we got loads. Loads of oil. Going over time now, but this is important. We need our fried cheese balls. Flax oil, soybean oil. Go. I believe it is 0.1 liters of oil to 1 all. Did the music just abruptly stop? I wonder if... Is it a liter each? Surely not. You've breaded your food, you can knead it with oil or lard, or you can boil it with 0.1 liter of food oil or lard. You know what I wonder? Because this is the same situation as the candy recipes. There was a time when we first got these mods where you couldn't all the recipes that required more than one ingredient in a cauldron didn't work. And maybe that bug is back. So what we'll do, I'll just and mix them with the oil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Leitman. Only had 0.6 oil. I did add 2 more, yeah. We can even show you. 2? 2. I think that bug is back. I think that must be what it is. Because that bug was in this mod for a really long time. I will check in with Leitman, who is the mod author, and report that these recipes are also broken. Because yeah, that was the case for a long time, and it took a long time to fix it, and now it's like it might be back. What I will probably, again, I will double check with everyone on the Discord before I do it. But I think we'll probably just roll back to the previous version of the mod, because if it's breaking all the recipes that require more than one slot in the cauldron, that's no good. I think we have to bake these in the oven. Charred. I think they take a while to bake as well. Very quickly, let's check and see if I've got a response on the forums, because a couple days ago, reacted to it. Weird, I'll fix it. Okay. That was Friday. Yeah, I will, I'll check in after the stream. I'll try to remember. And just let them know that a lot of recipes appear to be broken. And then, in the meantime, I'll probably just roll back to the previous version of the mod, because it was working fine with a few exceptions. I'll just make sure everyone knows what to avoid so that we don't have anybody getting upset about unexpected crashes. Come on. Surely that's long enough. Let me cook. We're already over time on the stream. Please? Oh. Oh, thank. I think these do take a really... The weird thing is I don't see anybody else complaining about this version of the mod. Usually, when something goes wrong with it, like, everyone's just like, ah, it's broken! Wonder if there's somehow... like... on the mod database. I'm not seeing chat right now, by the way. Be right back with you, friends. Make me search. I don't want to have to type. Culinary artillery. I don't think that's been updated recently. At least not on 1.7. Banded foods. Are there any other people complaining? No. Any other complaints? Oh no. I don't know what's up. Oh, these are gonna take forever. Back up yet? Current rift activity very high. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'll also double check the files and everything and make sure that, like, I don't have a wrong version installed or something like that. That would be very embarrassing. But yeah, someone on the Discord, please do remind me of these things. Because as soon as the stream ends, usually my brain falls out of my head. Because it is after 10 p.m. for me. Not that that's late for me by any stretch of the imagination, but I have had a day of brain melting. So, you know. Get them rising. I don't feel like they would rise in the oven. But that's just how the oven mechanic works. Story, and I'm not complaining because I like looking at it. It's cool. I should also ask on the Vintage Story official Discord, see if anybody has any tips for finding Firelight. I have a feeling it's just straight up luck, though. Or the lack thereof, in our case. If anyone on this server, and again, anyone who gives me $1 per month on Patreon is invited to play on the server. So for even slightly interested in joining, get in here. Anyone who can find Firelight, I will bake you a stack of any food that I have the ability to make. I am disappointed that they just say sunflower balls instead of cheese balls. As though the breadcrumbs are the star attraction. It's all about that cheese. And unfortunately, we can't put these on the shelves. Isn't that a shame? These would look great on the shelves. I wonder if I can ask Lee to make that possible. Shouldn't be difficult, right? They have a 3D model. Go file a ticket. My lips are so dry. I have Vaseline literally right in front of me. There we go. On the name? Well, that's not vanilla. That's not Tyrone's fault. That's the mod developer named these. Aw. That's too far. That's too far down. But you see? You hear that? That's the sunrise music. The sun is actually rising now. Why did it also play at 2 a.m.? There's something to maybe file a ticket for. Music is playing at wrong time. Although I should, you know, check out the 1.18 stuff first. The mod ticket tracker? Is there a mod ticket tracker? Tractor? I'm gonna put soy sauce on these. I believe I've got some soy sauce over here. I've got loads of soy sauce. Look at this. Fresh for 601.4 years. I think that tracks. And I'm looking forward to a fresh start. A new world. I feel like I've cluttered up this spawn village. Lux. Deluxe, baby. I've cluttered up this this kind of spawn village to the point where I don't really know what to do with it anymore. I would have to really just tear everything down, and like I did, I tore down the building up there, and I still haven't figured out what to put in its place. I do want to do that though, but I do want to emphasize again, if there's anyone on the server who has an idea for how to build a nice mill up there that has, and I'll build all the parts. I'll build the sails and all the mechanical stuff. I'll get the resources such that I am able to get. If anyone has a vision for building a mill with the big wheel, several windmills, and the quern, the pulverizer, and I'll build a Helvhammer. Have at it. Do not wait for me. You do not need to ask permission. Use the materials that are around. Good. There we go. That's some cheesy balls. So there's at least one success. We've ended on a success. Sun is rising. It's a beautiful day in September. Reflectivity is very high. The stream is over now, I think. Gonna end the stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. Despite the failures, it's still nice to hang out and just have a chance to play the game, because as I said, most of the week I'm day jobbing, or I'm working on events, or I'm working on other projects, and there's just not a lot of time for playing game. I have been playing, there's 2 games I have been playing recently when I don't have any brain power left, even for this, because this takes like creative brain power to do like building and stuff like that. When I have absolutely no brain power left, I've been playing Lens Island, which is completely mindless, very grindy, or Against the Storm, which Against the Storm has just added Twitch interactivity. And I was thinking, my birthday is 8 days away? Yeah. It's on the Monday, a week from tomorrow. So, the stream next Sunday, and I do still plan on doing some kind of stream. I don't have any like big birthday plans. I don't have a lot of local friends or anything. So I was thinking of I'll do a little birthday stream, and instead of Vintage Story, I might play Into the Storm with the Twitch interactivity on and see how it goes, or maybe we'll play an hour of Jackbox or something. I don't know. I'll let everyone know when the time comes. My brain is clearly mush, and it's time to end the stream now. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Bye.